Hey guys, I'm Amadeo78 from Broken Continuity, and this is One Shot, where I go over a single issue that best conveys a character or a concept in comics. Today, I'm talking about Secret Wars Journal #1. Published in 2015, the first story, The Arrowhead, was written by Prudence Chen with art by Ramon Bachs. The second story, We Worship What We Don't Understand, was written by Matthew Rosenberg with art by Luca Pizzari. The first story is basically a Robin Hood tale featuring Kate Bishop. She's been stealing from the rich and giving to the poor. However, the Punisher, who is the sheriff, has a magic orb that will allow him to find out who she is. Her and her band's intent is to steal it when they have the opportunity. After arriving at God Doom's cathedral, they scale the walls and go to the highest point where the treasure is kept. Unfortunately, it turns out that the whole thing was a trap. However, Kate has other plans. She has her companions pack up what they can. She tells them to get ready to run and asks the magician to send up a green flare when they get to safety. And with that, she jumps out of the window and descends into the sheriff's men, fighting as hard as she can. Her attempts at fighting are futile and she's eventually subdued. The sheriff laughs at her folly and says that she will be going to the wall for trying to steal from God Doom. He asks if it was worth it, and as she sees the green flare light up behind him, she says that it most assuredly was. Now this was just a little cool story. However, I thought it was even more cool when I picked up Siege #1 that they actually deliver a Kate Bishop to the wall and she is there to help them fight. The second story leads us to a version of the X-Men living in Egyptia under the rule of Khonshu, and they are ready to rebel. Wolverine shows up to take them to their contact person, and as they leave out into the night, which is forbidden, a guard tries to stop them, but Nightcrawler subdues him. Then they meet their contact, who is a Moon Knight. They go through the normal bit of accusing Wolverine of being a traitor, asking this man, does he still follow their god, and the normal rebel type of questions. However, he goes into a coughing fit, and as they start to suspect something is wrong, they realize he has turned into a werewolf, and they are surrounded by werewolves. And he said that the rule about not coming out at night was for their own protection. The X-Men and the werewolves launch into a savage fight. A fight that is eventually stopped by Khonshu herself. Khonshu launches into a bunch of questions, but it's really kind of a pointless conversation. It's a god talking to slaves who no longer want to be slaves. So it's really not going to go anywhere. The last thing Khonshu asks is, do all the slaves desire her death? Then we return to the initial meeting place, and the X-Men who left, save for Nightcrawler, return. They explain that Khonshu saved them, and they are accused of being traitors as they now bear her mark. They try to explain basically that it's really no difference between them and lords, that Khonshu rules over all of them, and that they are meant to serve and they should be grateful for her gifts. Archangel replies that Khonshu did not save them, and as Kitty turns into a werewolf, she states that yes, she did save me. However, it was not a mercy, and all the X-Men turn and begin killing their friend. I really enjoyed these stories. They kind of reminded me of like old What If tales, except these weren't even so much based in continuity. It was like all the writers just took some ideas and then just got to play with them, and I liked a lot of the results. Anyway, I'm Amadeo78 from Broken Continuity. Thanks for tuning in. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next time.